107.3, a station that listens to you.
TheWireless has unlimited talk, text, and download, all for the price of a hat.
Well, how in the world are we supposed to go down to the radio store and buy a...
Take care, Cincinnati, because next week's weather is going to be a doozy. Friday's forecast predicts thunderstorms with a large amount of hail, so stay indoors and stay safe. And stay tuned to 107.3, the station that listens to you.
I think Russell Wilson.
Gate Sprint is a proud sponsor of 107.3. Remember, the next time you're eating out, order with Gate Sprint. Kyle Richardson, beloved children's entertainer or serial reckless driver? That'll be for you to decide on our next interview on 107.3, a station that listens to you. Up next, Sediment Steve and the Metamorphic Men, a truly rock-themed band.
Count Dunkula, the Basketball Vampire, premieres in theaters October 17th.
Linger around, loyal listeners, because if you stay tuned to 107.3 for the next 10 minutes, you may win a chance to go to the Bahamas for free. Man, I really need to re-download Spotify. Well, folks, what can I say? Some people just can't seem to make up their minds.
Sam, that's what I just don't get.
Does no one play music anymore? Listen here! If you stop station scrolling, we might...
You don't have to buy a hat. You don't have to give us a hat.
So that's how it's going to be.
And hellfire fell upon Sodom and Gomorrah as the two...
Turn that dial to a different station, Greg, and I'll fucking kill you!
What the hell? There's no way that's me.
Looks like that caught your attention, didn't it? But first I have to finish with our first guest.
I'll make someone, please!
Holy Thanks shit. For coming on, Kyle.
This has got to be like some joke. There's no way they're talking to me. There's got to be like 1,000 Gregs in Cincinnati alone. How would they know? How would it be me?
Now, Greg, with all that auditory indecisiveness, or for a dumbass like you, because you kept fiddling around with a little knob that changes the channel, I think it was pretty clear you weren't paying much attention to the roads.
Sorry, radio man, but I don't take orders or advice from any...
Shut up before I tear your throat out and feed you to the vultures on the side of Highway 92.
That's not possible. How do you know who I am?
That's right, Greg. You're on my roads, and I know exactly where you are. But don't worry. Here at 107.3, we always give our listeners a chance for redemption.
Redemption? I didn't do anything wrong. Huh. Almost forgot I could just change the channel. At least it got that moron to shut up. This is insane. I'm pulling over.
Stop this car and I'll choke you with your own fucking airbag! Ha ha ha! Maybe I should have kept Kyle around longer to hammer in that message.
It's just a prank. They're not actually gonna do anything.
Oh, Greg, don't despair. If you answer tonight's audience quiz right, I'll let you go. The rules are simple. Answer all 3 questions correctly, picking which one you think the majority of the audience chose, and you go free.
At least it doesn't sound too hard. Almost home anyway. Dad's not gonna believe this.
The first question is, what's the most painful way to die? Do you think the audience answered A, a car crash, quite the fan favorite if I may say so myself, B, shark attack, C, getting stabbed by a former lover, or D, jumping off a bridge to end it all, which is kinda similar to the car crash, because that's what you'll find at the bottom.
I'm not gonna lie, Radio Man, but those all kinda sound like they suck.
Correct! Death hurts no matter how it happens, and it only gets worse when you avoid the inevitable.
Jesus. Who let this guy have his own station?
Second question. If you had to pick someone to die, would you choose A, your mom, B, your dad, C, your current lover, one who hasn't stabbed you, or D, any siblings you can think of?
I choose E, your fat ass.
Now for the third and final question. And sorry, Greg boy, but there's no audience involved in this one. It's just for you. We've asked about painful ways to die, and we've asked about which loved ones you'd rather not see die. So tell me, Greg, have you figured out what the final question's going to be? One hint, use some context clues.
I don't know who you are or how you're listening, but I swear to God, if you...
Oh, come on, Greg. You'd really think we'd do something so heinous? This is why you should have listened to 107.3, because then you'd know we'd never hurt a listener, them or their family. Though you should have kept your eyes on the road, Greg.
Jesus Christ, what now, you freak?
At 107.3, we would never hurt a listener. But the drunk driver about to leave bits of your corpse scattered down the street might disagree.
Holy shit!
Thanks for calling in, Greg. We hope to see you soon.